Maine Maritime will open the 2012-2013 season this weekend, and the Mariners have their sights set high as they focus on their first championship in the North Atlantic Conference since 2005.
I think the expectations are high every single year for us. Our main goal is winning a conference championship and getting back to the NCAA tournament. There's obviously a lot of things that go into that happening, but when we set our goals every year, and that's the first thing that everybody talks about, is winning a conference championship, and this year will be no different.
8 Mariners returned from last year's roster. Coach Degan hopes that'll translate into championship basketball.
We have 8 returning players, although one of them hasn't played since her sophomore year. Of those 9 returners, and of those 9 returners, 4 of them have experience starting last year at certain times. So, I think we have great leadership. I think we have a ton of experience coming back, a ton of game experience. And in addition to the 4 freshmen that we have, or 4 newcomers that we have coming in this year, I like the mix of upperclassmen to newcomers. Whereas in the past, one of our biggest issues have been we've had such a large group of freshmen that transition has been hard, and I think our upperclassmen have done a great job as far as leadership and getting those kids up to speed with what we want to do this year.
The Maine Maritime roster is loaded with depth, which will lead to a revolving door in the starting lineups.
We have 7 seniors, but the unique situation that we're in right now, of our 7 seniors, 4 of them actually have a year of eligibility left and could return next year, so we're kind of in limbo as far as that's concerned. But it's still, as I said before, the leadership that these kids bring to the table is something that we haven't had for quite some time. I mean, we've only had 2 kids graduate last year, 2 the year before, and 1 the year before that. So for the first time in a long time, the majority is upperclassmen, which I think, as far as chemistry is concerned on a team, is very, very important. I think one thing that we've always tried to do with our team is use practices as a measure as far as who is going to be playing. And every week from game to game, it's different. I think that we have 8 or 9 or 10 people that we're pretty confident are going to be getting the majority of the playing time at this point in the season. But that could change from day to day as well with injuries. Another one of our big issues in the past few years has been injuries. Last year we lost 7 kids to season-ending injuries throughout the course of the year, and I think we have enough talent to be successful this year, and by all means I believe we have enough talent to win a conference championship and beyond that. But I think the biggest factor is just going to be our health. If we stay healthy, we could be very good. We're not as deep as we used to be. We're only carrying 13 kids, so health is going to be a major issue in our success.